What's good, listeners? Joining us on Strike a Chord are Los Angeles rockers Londynne's Fallen, live on the Chris College Show, Millennial Talk Show. And also check out my latest episode of LA pop rockers Poe the Passenger, amassing over 1 million streams on their debut LP, Alinea, out now wherever you listen to your podcast and on YouTube. And make sure you hit the like and subscribe button so you never miss a live show. So let's bring it the Motley Crew in to the live mix. How you guys doing? Am I even pronouncing the band name correct? Okay, that's always been like a big fear that I have going into a show, is when you ever butcher somebody's name live on air.
I couldn't imagine, but
Chris does it a lot, so
really?
he's always like, am I correct?
That's my fear 24/7. But I'm stoked to have Londynne and Jacoby with us right now, and you guys
no, you did it perfect.
Off the chain. I mean, am I correct to say that the band formed over like messages and sharing playlists of your musical inspirations online? So like, where does that even begin? Are you guys like in a Facebook group? Or are you like sending Snapchats? How does that work?
Well, we actually did know each other in person.
Okay.
But it was because of the pandemic and everything. We hadn't connected with each other in, a year or two. And so it kind of happened just because I was looking to start a band, and through us following each other on Instagram, one person would reach out and then be like, hey, I'm interested in joining. And then another person would reach out and be like, hey, I'm interested in joining. And then I would be like, okay, well, this is the type of music that I want to make. And sharing literally playlists of like everybody's musical influences, and then us kind of looking at each other and being like, well, virtually looking at each other and being like, wait, we have the same, we all want to do the same thing.
Well, that's a trip. And let me ask Jacoby, because like, were you guys like in the music scene? I mean, were you guys in like other groups, and then that's how you guys linked up, or were you just like on some random thread and you're like, hey, yo, this cat's kind of cool. I kind of like his chord progressions. I think I can bring something new to the scene.
So basically, my cousin went to high school with Londynne, and they made music together like all the time. And I had no clue until one day I went and hung out with my cousin, and he was like, oh, do you want to come to the studio that I work at? And then it was Londynne's studio. And so we kind of just like clicked from there and like hung out every now and again to like hang out, make music and stuff. And then, like you said, over the pandemic is when we first like connected to actually form the band, because he just posted something on his Instagram just being like, hey, I'm looking for a lead guitarist. And I was like bored in quarantine alone, just going like, hey, it was fun.
Here I am.
I'm down.
No, I think that's super badass, because I know you guys also have your drummer Josh. He joins the band first by adding drums to like pre-written material that Londynne started creating, and then Jacoby joins the group after seeing, I believe, an Instagram story that you were looking for a guitarist. So that's wild to consider that, Jacoby, because you only had 24 hours to respond. You do realize that?
No,
right?
honestly,
like this stream would have never started if you did not direct message Londynne.
No, for real. Exactly. That's true. I never thought about that.
I had to meditate on it.
just self-reflect and
it was
ponder.
It was a pretty easy decision.
Okay, well, I think that's super cool, because since forming the band, your guys' profile has continued to rise with the series of local shows across Los Angeles and the release of singles and covers. And where are we as a group when it comes to releasing a full-length album?
Yeah, we actually have a full-length album recorded. We are sitting on a good amount of music, and one of the biggest things that I've never really tried with any project that I've worked on is really trying to build up social media following, and trying to get an actual fan base to listen to the music that's being released. So with this project, one of the things that we kind of all got together and vowed was, no matter how good the music is, it's only gonna go so far if we don't have any energy to spend on like getting people to hear it. So we spent a long time with only like 1 or 2 songs out to just be able to build up our social profiles, so that way when the music that this whole entire artist project is based on, when it comes out, we actually have fans who want to hear it, and there's anticipation for it, rather than just kind of throwing something out there and just hoping somebody hears it randomly. But we do have a full-length album recorded, and I'm very excited.
I'm kind of 50-50 on that message. You guys do whatever you guys want to do as a band. Me personally, growing up in the era of celebrating full-length albums, I want to hear it all at once. And I know we were kind of talking about that last
I
agree with
promise it'll
me.
be worth
I
the
feel-
wait.
I
It
want
will be
I
worth
want
the
it dribbled to me.
Is
I
it
want you
worth
to
it? Because,
tease
like,
me. Tease me. I don't want the big shot at once.
I was
I
doing
want to
this
be tickled. I want
analogy.
to be teased. I want to be
She
licked.
gets it.
But I was doing this analogy last week
Hey,
on the
yo.
show where I was saying that I feel like a baby bird and you, the band, are the mama bird, and you guys are feeding me. Okay, I'm not going to say it like that.
I
I
like
was
my
gonna say my
analogy.
mouth. That sounds
and
really
my
weird.
analogy
But
was
you
way
get
sexier than a
only
baby bird.
that,
Okay.
like tiny increments of the worm, but I want the full meal. Okay,
I understand.
but what I think is kind of cool is you guys have also stated online that quote, you've missed a younger part of ourselves that was infatuated with rock and pop punk. And people tend to think that the pop punk revival is coming back to the masses. I mean, we
Yeah.
just have Paramore just releasing their new music for the first time in a long time. So what can we expect from Londyn's Fallen with future releases?
I think that we can expect some heavy hitting, awesome, exciting, new age yet still with that aspect of nostalgia that we all love, because I think that we definitely love the songwriting aspects of bands like Paramore, Fall Out Boy, a lot of like that era.
Yeah.
And we also love the sound that most modern day producers or engineers are able to like accomplish. And us being producers and engineers ourselves, we heavily worked on the album with just me and London in the studio. And definitely, I think that within the next couple of months or so, there should definitely be some releases. It's not going to be, 10 years from now, but yeah, I can't promise tomorrow. But
Well,
Makes
we
me
do
happy.
get
It
close
makes me
to
so
where,
happy.
someone recognized Brandon
Oh,
Tejeda
Brandon
saying
Tejeda,
Chris
he knows
loves his
Chris.
full-length albums. Yes, that's absolutely correct, and I'm still encouraging all the young bands out there to produce it. But that we did get clarification live on air. Londyn's Falling is going to be dropping
Yes,
a
and-
full-length
Oh yeah,
album
no,
in the future.
it's an LP. It's an
Yeah,
LP
and
if there was ever an LP.
it was our start. That's the whole reason. One of the whole reasons I wanted to have a band in the first place, because I wanted to work on an album the old school way. We went and recorded it
That's right.
in a studio with 4 members sitting together, playing it live all together. We didn't just like punch in our parts individually. So we definitely wanted to have that kind of thing that we all saw in whatever, like behind the musics or all these kind of documentaries growing up and seeing our favorite bands doing it. That's how we wanted to do it too. So I definitely also encourage our fans to, sit down and listen to an album, and as an artist, there's nothing more
Oh, you don't have to
without,
impress me, Londyn.
yeah.
I know we already heard what you said. It's okay. You can stick to
Nah,
your
it's
guns.
No, it's true. It's true though.
It's the
Like we
truth, it's
released
the
the
truth, I can
singles just
vouch.
because
Because of people like me. No, I'm just
No,
kidding.
not even.
Yeah,
I think
no,
Absolutely
the singles,
correct.
the singles were
You have to
definitely-
adjust, and like you guys
Yeah,
mentioned,
exactly.
social media does become a full-time job.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
just feed it to the system. Good things will come. But I know
Yep.
that we're about to be playing live on air your guys' music video, 911. And what can you tell us about this song?
Yeah, so we started this song actually, at this point we had already had our album done, and we were trying to create some singles to kind of ramp up to this piece that we felt is more artistic for ourselves. And one of the things that's a kind of reoccurring theme in a lot of our music is this idea of kind of us trying to figure out our place in the music industry as artists versus entertainers. And so this song came about kind of just because of that whole idea that, well, the music industry is based on us being artists, and if artists decided to collectively like go on strike or something, then the music industry, they wouldn't have anything to sell anymore. But at the same time, artists kind of need record labels and PR and all this type of stuff to get their message out there. So it's kind of this never-ending battle between two people, and that's what the song was born from. And then we got really fortunate to have a good friend of ours now, Mako Wiles from the UK, and he was out in LA for like 2 or 3 months and loved the song, and we got to collaborate with him on it, which was
Yeah,
just an
man.
amazing experience to be able to collaborate with somebody who's extremely talented and was able to really add and push the song forward. And
I agree.
yeah.
No, I agree. I think when we get those LA UK across the pond collaborations, they always jive super
Yeah.
well. And let's go ahead and play that for your fans and new fans listening right now on the Chris Collins Show, Millennial Talk Show, because this is Strike a Chord after all, where if you physically or digitally pick up that record, you're going to know these tracks. So we're going to be watching Londyn's Falling's music video, 911, live on the Chris Collins Show, Millennial Talk Show.
You're so last summer, can't you tell that it's over, baby? Our 15 minutes are up, so close the curtains on me. Always spinning around these apartment floors for nothing. Are we stuck in the past and we'll never quite move on? You settle like the edge of a knife, I guess. I'm up next for the hospital. I'm blood red at the end of the line, I guess. I'll wait here till you get back home. You call 911 for emergency, but I'd rather fall away from you into a hideout down hidden underneath. While I pull a sky from under you. You call 911 for emergency, but I'd rather fall away from you into a hideout down hidden underneath. While I pull a sky from under you, where you have to walk on now. Burn it down when the silence gets too loud. Where you have to walk on now. Take a good hard look at yourself.
You good? You got this, you got this. It's a fucking little theatre show. Just America, like. You're fucking British. You got fucking cool hair. You look good. You look good.
Yourself. Take a good hard look at yourself. You stop tired and mess up your health. You dig deep, risk and take a leap till you're standing on the edge of your health. Voices paranoid in my head. Sometimes I think I'll be better off dead. Someone save me from myself. While you run to someone else, you call 911 for emergency, but I'd rather fall away from you into a hideout down hidden underneath. While I pull the sky from under you. You call 911 for emergency, but I'd rather fall away from you into a hideout down hidden underneath. While I pull the sky from under you, where you have to walk on now. Burn it down when the silence gets too loud. Where you have to walk on now. Take a good hard look at yourself. You're so last summer, can't you tell that it's over, baby? Our 15 minutes are up, so close the curtains on me.
London. London, wake up. London. Yo, London. Wake the fuck up, bro. We got our show.
Yeah, that's right. That is Londyn Falling music video 911. And this is Strike a Chord, where if you physically or digitally pick up that record, you're going to know these tracks. And we got the boys here right now live on the Chris Collins Show. And Londyn, I know before we started playing your music video for 911, you were talking about the theme to that track and how, what would happen if songwriters and musicians and artists all decided to walk away from the global standard of the music industry and take things into their own charge. Well, what do you think about, AI songwriting becoming a little bit more prevalent in the mix in 2023? Because, Google has created their own system called Music
absolutely.
LM. And there's artists out there. We've had previous artists, Poe the Passenger, that's about to be dropping a single written only from AI. Are you concerned about that? Are you guys going to embrace it with the music? Will you have fun? Or are you like, nah, fuck that? It has no emotion. That has nothing to do with our band.
I don't know. It's a big topic of discussion, especially in my household. I'm in a household full of technology and people who the newest technology and understanding it and knowing about it. So I'm not exactly sure how to feel. Although one thing that I do feel like is kind of a reoccurring theme of the world is that trying to go against technology will never be the answer. Every person who fights against technology ends up just being behind because the world went forward without them, kind of a thing. And
Yeah.
I try to look at it like in addition to it's a new tool. It's a tool that we didn't have before that can take away a part of something that I might struggle on. For example, like using a thesaurus is not AI, but I don't have all these words in my brain. But if I use a thesaurus, does that count as cheating? Because I'm finding words that are,
Oh,
I
trust
didn't
me, a
come
lot
up
of your
with, right?
favorite hip
So it's
hop
like,
rappers were
oh,
definitely opening up with the sword. Well,
that's
maybe
what I
not
mean.
opening up. They probably don't literally open up, like a physical
Yeah,
book. But yeah, they use the
They
beauty
open
of the Google search.
thesaurus to write a chorus
Oh, wow.
Oh, look at you,
I think-
Pikachu! I see
because they
what you
didn't want to
did there.
bore
I
us.
see what you did there, Jacoby.
Oh,
Okay,
see, you can't get
I
that
think
from an
there's-
AI. You cannot get that from an
Yeah.
AI. That's all I can say. That's human ingenuity on the
That
spot.
just came
Amazing.
across so natural.
No,
I mean,
that
the
really
human
did.
element is totally missing in the AI world.
That is my point. Is that I
Mhm.
think that technology, yes, I think London's right. It's a tool that you can use in order to expand upon like your creativity, to accomplish your goals. But at the end of the day, like they said, like auto tune was going to kill the idea of singing, and then
Yeah, look at
Billie Eilish
T-Pain.
comes out and well there's that too. There's two sides of it. There's like Billie Eilish who like purposefully doesn't use auto tune
Yeah.
and like connects with an insane amount of an audience because like she's obviously not a perfect singer, but she works insanely hard to record over and over and over and
Mhm.
over again in order to like layer her vocals in order to like make sure that she captures a natural yet um like clear and like tuned sound. And then like there's also T-Pain who like used it to show that like you can use it as a tool to not fake perfection but to literally like use it as an effect. So like and then in general, like it's not the worst thing that ever happened to singing because people still like to feel the natural connection to like to a singer just like they did back before any technology in the days of opera. Like that feeling will still never go ever go away. It's just like helps people who might not be able to accomplish those heights but maybe have like a different strength somewhere else and like weren't
Yeah.
ever able to accomplish something without like that addition. So
Yeah,
And just,
I
FYI,
agree.
just FYI, real quickly, we do have a comment from Ryan O'Leary listening live.
Jacoby can rap?
Yes,
Where's this all coming from? I didn't read about
you know
any of
who
this
can actually
when
rap? You know who can actually rap better than me is
Oh,
actually
no,
would never
Right,
guess
right,
that.
London,
Okay, well, okay,
hey, London, you called it a
that's
go.
an intriguing
Go.
question that Ryan O'Leary's bringing up to the live show because have you guys ever ventured out of your comfort zone and
Oh,
try to do
absolutely.
something different
All the
than what
we-
the
we-
genre,
we were
I guess,
both-
kind of requires?
So
Yeah.
joke is that like yeah, we were both doing very different genres before we decided to do rock. Like ironically, I wasn't doing rap. I was doing pop. Like I made a lot of like straight pop music before for a long time. And like I still do here and there. Like cuz it's really fun and I'm like a producer and I enjoy making those like pop productions, but
Yeah, London, don't you're
can
Morgan Wallen over here.
spit.
Were you something before you joined it in the mix and you're like, I found a whole new person, found a whole new me.
No, it was actually amazing to start working with somebody else who was also a writer and a producer just like I was like and yeah we honestly this week we finished up like a rap track for like Sync TV and stuff. So we do step out of our comfort zone honestly all the time. We're both
Okay.
like professional producers and writers for other artists outside of our band that's in every genre pretty much rap, R&B, pop, dance music, literally like anything. If it's music,
Man, it
we've
sounds like a
probably made it.
major
I've made
plus to
country
be a
songs
music
before.
producer.
Yeah, absolutely. Because it's, I mean, for our own music, like the song we just played, 911, we produced that 100% by ourselves. We recorded everything, we mixed everything, we did literally
That's
everything
actually
in
really
house.
good. Yeah, I was supposed to say
Thank you.
that was really a well done music video, and
Thank
to
you.
see that was
Yeah.
literally just from you guys. You didn't I mean, obviously it costs money to do it, but you didn't
Yeah.
fork out just for the big guns. Shows that
Yeah.
anybody can really get it if you do
No,
have the equipment that's
absolutely.
available. So that's
Yeah,
awesome.
you're so right, Marissa. I mean, nowadays with more artists wanting to have more control of their music, because we don't have the luxury of just being able to sell
Yeah.
our music to a
Nope.
sound catalog like Bruce Springsteen or or Blink 182.
Oh,
You got to make it
absolutely.
happen yourself as a young artist. And we wanted to have enough
Mhm.
time to be able to play another music video live on air by Londyn's Fallen. So let's go ahead and do
Sweet.
that right now on the Chris Collins Show, Millennial Talk Show. This music video is called Cigarette Boy, live on Strike a Chord. Let's get it, fam.
I thought it was a bullet and a loaded gun.
I carved your name into my chest.
I'm bad news, I'm just so unbearable.
They say I'm much worse than the rest.
You're no better, so fed up. You're too heady to surface love. I don't get it, so I'm leaving you behind, cool. 'Cause I am just your cigarette boy. A perfect image you can see. Was I born to let you down? Cigarette boy. My heart's been frightened and diseased. Was I born to let you down? Been a few weeks or more and I'm not really sure when this will start to make me younger. One hand on the door, I'm not me anymore. It feels like I'm going under. And I fell in love with the picture that you borrow until I found out I'm destined just to rock. 'Cause I'm your cigarette boy. A perfect image you can see. Was I born to let you down? Cigarette boy. My heart's been frightened and diseased. Was I born to let you down?
I'm always gonna let you down, and nothing's gonna change that now. I'm always gonna let you down, so turn me up and wear me out.
I'm always gonna let you down,
And nothing's gonna change that now.
I'm always gonna let you down. 'Cause I'm just your cigarette boy. A perfect image you can see. Was I born to let you down? Cigarette boy. My heart's been frightened and diseased. Was I born to let you down? Cigarette boy. A perfect image you can see. Was I born to let you down? Cigarette boy. My heart's been frightened and diseased. Was I born to let you down?
Yeah, that's what's good. That is Londyn's Fallen music video, Cigarette Boy. And let's bring on the boys back on one last time. You guys have been incredible souls. We love you. Cannot wait to hear that full length LP. Where can your new fans follow you on social media?
Yes, sir. Thank you for having us on. We really, really appreciate it, Chris and Marissa too. Thanks for being co-hosts and adding in, and just the energy has been so great here. So really, thank you.
Hey,
It's been a
always. You
pleasure.
guys always have a home here on the Chris Collins Show. So when the new music
Oh,
starts
yeah.
to arrive, I
Oh,
definitely
yeah.
want to get you guys back into the mix.
We
Let's
will.
celebrate it.
I
And-
want to get
and
your I
to
want to get
shout
your
it
opinion
out-
on our LP.
Hey, absolutely. Hey, if
Exactly.
you
And
want to
to
send
shout
me
out our
your
socials,
listen,
by
you
the
know,
way.
you can always send it in my DMs. It's not on the IG story. I need more than 24 hours to be able to kind of
No,
scope out the
it's
mix.
okay.
You know what I mean?
And get those socials again.
And to
What are
shout
those
out the
socials that
DMs
everybody can
really
get you?
quickly. It's
Mhm.
gonna be Londyn's Falling, Londynnes falling.
Yeah,
So
remember
it's
our
London
tweets, it's
with a Y and two
London with the
N's.
Yeah,
Y.
if you can literally see
Yeah.
London right there with this lower
Uh-huh.
third,
You
you
see
will
it.
know what's good. Boys, can't thank you guys enough for joining Strike a Chord. And again, cannot wait for that new music.